Hi everyone, Angie Smith here. Thank you for watching. Welcome back. I have my fragrance empties and what I've been warming. I have a bucket full, as you can see. I think this is 2 weeks worth. So let's just jump in and go. I think I'm gonna split this up into 2 videos and do Scentsy first and then Lavender wax second. I'm actually waiting on a text from my son. He's been on a school trip for the past week and just waiting for the text to come pick me up kind of thing. So hopefully I can get through this video before that happens, but let's jump in. So I warmed I Pick You. This was from the Valentine's Day collection. And they don't have scent notes, but it is gorgeous. It's a sensual. I feel like it's got some amber in it. I feel like there was maybe a chocolate note, unless I was thinking of a different one, but gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous scent. I do have to say the second day though, some of that wears off and gets a little more like perfumey. So I don't really like it as much on the second day, but love it on the first day. And that's I Pick You. That would be one. I would definitely repurchase that. So, sad to say, since I lost my club, Inhale, Exhale, this is, I think, my last bar. And it's from July of 2023, but I think it's older. This turns really fast. It's one of those scents I feel like you have to use up as soon as it's poured, because it kind of turns a note. But I did every other warmer with banana leaf and bamboo and Inhale, Exhale. And I love, you know, I love green, aquatic, fresh type scents. This was really nice. So that was a good alternating warmer kind of mix. And then I did, I noticed a lot of my, I'm just preempting this, with my 2022 wax with Scentsy was getting really juicy. And I looked at like my 2023 bars and they weren't juicy. I compared like the two. So I decided to pull out everything that I had that had the 2022 on it. And that was my goal, was to warm through all of those bars. So I mixed 1 of the Prickly Pear and Agave and 2 of the Starburst Sky in the same warmer, and that was really nice. Starburst Sky Love, and I know that's currently available. It's really light for me, and so that's why I used 2 cubes. And then the Prickly Pear Agave, I feel like, is a super strong scent. Would definitely repurchase this if this came back. It's green with a bite. It's got a kick to it. And I don't know if it's like that cactus note. That's why it's prickly. But I've always loved this Prickly Pear and Agave. Was super sad when it left the catalog. But I did enjoy this. I would probably do this mix again. 2 and 1. I worked on Moana. This was another one of those 2022. This is definitely a repurchase for me. It's just like a watery melon type scent, and that was super juicy, but it's delightful in the warmer. All right, I'm gonna pull out all of this fender wax, and I will film that separately because I think this might get kind of long. I can find some Scentsy. All right, I warmed 1 to 1 in the same warmer, the Harry Potter Wit and Wisdom and the Maple Vanilla Glaze, both of those 2022 bars. I love Maple Vanilla Glaze. I hope to see this back again sometime. It is gorgeous. It is the best maple vanilla just scent that I have ever smelled from Scentsy, and it is a fantastic performer. and I love Wit and Wisdom. It's just that leather book smell. Both of those are fantastic, and they're excellent together. It's something with that sweetness and the leather that just come together, and it's fantastic. I worked on Stitch, and that was a 2023 bar. This is in the catalog. I love the scent, but I didn't really smell it that day. So I feel like Stitch is hit or miss for me. Like sometimes I smell it, sometimes I don't. I know I mixed this with something. Yes. I don't know what happened to the rubber band, but I did alternating warmers of Lemon Lime Fizz and Sun Ripened Berry. This is a 2022 I'm trying to use up. Lemon Lime Fizz was recent in the Easter collection, and it's so good. It's kind of like sparkling lemon. Is that sparkling yellow? With a little bit of like cocoa. You added some cocoa lime to it, which I may end up doing that because I have both of those bars. And then Sun Ripened Berry is, I feel like, similar to what's out now, the Jam and Jubilee. This was a scent of the month. I want to say like January of 2022 maybe. But it's just it's like a bowl of berries with sugar on top. I love doing anything like berry and lemonade, like lemon and watermelon and lemon. This is like, I think, becoming my favorite catalog scent for summer right now. The Sippin' Poolside. It is super strong in my open. It's creamy, fresh, aquatic, and a little bit fruity. It is amazing, and I just can't get enough of it. This is something I would like to have in all of the scents. Love it. All right, here's Chasing Red, and I think I mixed that with something yellow as well. Just making sure that's not my son. And that's a 2022 bar, very juicy. This was in the Chase Rainbows collection, and then it came back in the catalog. It's just like a like strawberry, watermelon. Love the scent. And then, but it's sad it didn't return. I would definitely repurchase that. I worked on Caramel Apple Craze. It was a 2022 bar. It was getting a little juicy on top. Absolutely love this. One of my favorite fall scents from Scentsy. And then I don't know why I like doing alternating warmers of this mix, but it's gorgeous. So Crayon Apple Crumble and Pink Sunshine. Pink Sunshine was a Valentine's bar, I think in March. It was like 2023, so last year. And I think a lot of you may have got to experience it this year. If you didn't, it came in the like, I think the cleaning bundle. I think those might still be available. And then Crayon Apple Crumble from the Fall Winter catalog, which is just like a cranberry bakery type scent, some brown sugar, and these two and alternating warmers. One of my favorite mixes. Love it. A lot of times I like doing alternating warmers versus same to same is because it's somehow like you get the, you have the one tone scent going in your room, but if you do two different ones, it's kind of like you get different whiffs at different times, and it's almost like layers, and then you don't get like nose blind as fast to the one scent. So you keep getting like alternating scents. That's why I like doing that. All right. Atlantic Air. I know I mixed that with Vanilla Waves. I don't know why my bars aren't together in here. But Atlantic Air is one that was one of my heartbreaks from losing my club. I still have bars, so it's not a complete loss, but I would hope this comes back at some point. It is the best aquatic scent that Scentsy has ever done. There's something about this. It makes you feel like you are on vacation. Yeah, it's fresh, aquatic. It's gorgeous. It doesn't have like the fruity, like usually Scentsy will throw in like maybe a pear or something, citrus, like some kind of fruity note with it. This does not have the fruity note in it. It's pretty much just your aquatic air and fresh air type scent. It's gorgeous, and to me, this performs well in my home. Absolutely love it. Atlantic Air. I think we, just a side note, I don't know if she'll do it. Julie with Sassy Girl Aroma is, they acquired a new building. I don't know when she's going to start making wax again, but hopefully soon. But there was a post that was requested to maybe dupe Atlantic Air. So we will see. Cutie Pie Cupcake. That was a 2022 bar. This is just like an orange bakery cupcake type scent. I used to love it when I first got it, and then I think maybe I just got burnt out on it. And it's just a medium performer. So I had removed it from my club purposely a while back, and this is I think maybe one more bar I have, which I'm fine. I think maybe if I went a bit and didn't have it and then it came back, I might like it again. I just maybe need a break from that. All right, I think you've seen me do this mix before. Here's another Cutie Pie Cupcake. I'm actually part of like a family group text too, and they are blowing up this morning. But so sorry for that. I just need my text from my son that it's time to leave the house and come get him. That's what I'm waiting on. Jade and Jasmine, Lush Gardenia, 1-to-1, and the same warmer. If you have these two, I think this is really good. It like brings down that real sharp, strong note of the Lush Gardenia. The note in the Lush Gardenia that's powdery, and it takes, that's the note you smell first, and then when it wears off, it becomes like gorgeous white floral. The Jade and Jasmine, it helps kind of bring that down a notch, and I'm all for that. That's such a good mix together. I was doing lots of mixes, let me tell you. I warmed, so this was not a favorite at all of mine. Tropical Coconut Nectar from the summer collection. I will not be repurchasing this. It has that coconut note in here. I do not like. It's really bad for me. I don't like it. You might like it, but I don't like it. It reminds me of the coconut oil in the Friends bar. But anyways, I had like 2 cubes left to use because I'd made samples, and then I had warmed it to try it. It definitely needs toned down, so I warmed it with peeling apple 1-to-1. Totally helped it. I wouldn't say it's the best mix ever, but let me tell you, it definitely helped this at all. It helps I didn't smell that coconut. Not him. All right. I'm thinking I have maybe a half hour. We'll see. All right. I worked on Dazzle Darling, which I know is, this was before I started dating them. So it might be 21, but it is super juicy. And I warmed this. I do actually really like this scent. I would repurchase it. Oh, there's my Vanilla Waves that I did not. Rubber band. Either that or the rubber bands broke. I'm pretty sure I mixed that Vanilla Waves with Atlantic Air and then maybe something else. Here's another Maple Vanilla Glaze 2022 bar. 2022 bar Make a Splash. This is in the current catalog, however, but I could tell this one was getting discolored. So heed warning, Make a Splash is fantastic, fresh, and it's not bad older. It's better fresh though. So I wouldn't let, this is one I probably wouldn't stockpile a lot of, that you weren't going to use up. I would say you probably need to use them up definitely within the 2 years of purchasing. It's better within probably the year than the 2 years though. And that's a Make a Splash. And there's another Prickly Pear and Agave that I used on another day. I think I actually did that with, what is up with me and my not rubber banding things? Yeah. I did the alternating warmers with sea salt and avocado. I'm having a moment right now. All right, I worked on Vitamin M. This I always mix with Vanilla Wave, so I know I mixed this 1-to-1. It just kind of brings down that lavender a little. This is a really, really strong herbal spa-like lavender. And I like it. I dropped it from my club. I'm happy to have what I have left, but I will tell you, I have not warmed it yet, but the July scent of the month is, spoiler alert, sorry, Provence Lavender is the name of it. It's coming, let me just say, it's a really good lavender and it's strong. So they're a little bit different from each other, but I think it's a strong some other lavenders I don't find as strong. So by having that bar is what I'm saying, I don't mind not having as many of this one. That's kind of where I was going with that. Inhale, exhale, finished up that bar. Here's the other Caramel Apple Craze, which is super juicy. Here's another inhale, exhale. Like I said, I've been trying to move through these 2022 bars. Another sun ripened berry. Another Moana. Tiari and coconut. Honestly, I remember liking this. It wasn't club worthy for me, but I picked up a few. And I don't know if maybe this just sat too long, because this one is from almost 2 years old, and it was juicy, definitely juicy. I don't know, either my scent preference has changed or this is set and cured and I don't necessarily like how that came together. So that I more than likely would not repurchase. That's what I'm thinking. Here's another Harry Potter Wit and Wisdom. Looney Tunes. Love, love, love this. I'm afraid, like, these bars are pre the changed backing. This is one I lost for my club, and I don't think Looney Tunes did that well as a collection, because a lot of that stuff didn't sell out and was in clearance, and I feel like I'm still seeing the stuff come back in clearance when we have flash sales, like the Buddies and stuff. I love this scent. It is powerhouse strong. It lasts a long time. It's like a sweet apple juice kind of scent. It's fantastic, and I just don't think I'm just scared because this is one I lost from my club, and I don't know that this will ever come back again. So hopefully we will see it at some point. All right. Found one that I did rubber band. As I mentioned before, lemon lime fizz and watermelon patch alternating warmers. Again, I like doing the berry scents. I like doing the watermelon. I usually do alternating warmers and not necessarily same warmer of these two. Although I do think that watermelon lemonade together would be fantastic because I love that scent. Finished up a washer whiff tub of Fiji flower. I love this in laundry. It is fantastic. It's gorgeous. I think I actually had a little bit left and I used it. I like using the washer whiffs, sprinkling them on the carpet, letting them sit a while, and then vacuuming up. And I think it like freshens up the room. The heat, I think the heat from the vacuum kind of like warms it up, and then it's inside the vacuum. Because today I vacuumed, I want to say I did this maybe a couple weeks ago, but today I vacuumed and I had it sprinkled it down, but it was still in the vacuum and I could smell those fumes. It was so good when I was vacuuming. Oh, I was a warming fool. That's all I gotta say. All right, Dumbo Circus Parade. I finished that bar up. A lot of people like this. This is just not, it's not my type of bar. It's pretty, don't get me wrong. It's a very pretty scent. I just don't love it like everyone loves it. I worked on Summer Rain. This scent I love in the clamshell. It is so gorgeous. I do feel like this one has changed. This is from 2022. But it's just super light. And like, this is why I wanted to get rid of some of these 2022 bars too. Is all the oils are like popping up on the top. But it did okay. It doesn't do very well in my space, but the entry, it did okay. I'm just going to use this up and I'll be done. And this probably, if I had a smaller, like a small room that I warmed in, maybe I would try this again one day if that ever changes. But in my current home, no, I probably will not repurchase that. There's another Make a Splash from 2022. There is Pinkberry Sandalwood. This was from my early access collection before the catalog came out, because this is a new scent to the catalog. And I have to say, I want to say somehow I had 2 of those. Why did I have 2? Maybe I got one from World Tour. I might have got, I think maybe one of these was, it was either from World Tour or with Box, one of the two. And then, because I had 2, I had one from the collection, the early access collection, and then another one either from the Whiff Box or World Tour. But this is the second one. The first one, I just thought it was okay. The second time, this is set a little bit longer. Fantastic. It was fantastic. I don't know that I would necessarily repurchase this again. If it was in something that I bought, I would absolutely warm it. I like it. I'd probably let it sit like 6 months before I did, because it was perfect. But I probably wouldn't just go and repurchase this, but it was nice. And then last but not least is a Mojito Mambo. And I think I actually tried to get scoop some of my wax out. I'm using cotton balls now, and that got over that. So that's what that is. It's like wax and cotton balls that I tried to scoop off of my thing. But yeah, I would definitely repurchase this scent. This is very nice. It's nice on its own. It's nice as a mixer. So that's it. That's everything Scentsy. Let me know what you've been warming. If you have any mix suggestions for me that I could try. Thank you all for watching if you're still watching, and I'll see you on my next video, guys.